and I'm back. So, uh, I haven't posted since I said I bought that 10 Soldiers car. I think I posted that video maybe like the next week. I finished the car. I got it to the track. We come off the trailer with it, and we made one shakedown pass. We went to Thunder Valley. It was a stop block shootout, and we blew it up. But what happened was we made one pass, a shakedown, and then we went into a stop block shootout. So we went like 4 rounds though. So when we got in the shootout, we were definitely having to turn it up because them guys were flying. The car ended up going. We were on a good solid pass when it happened, but it went a 515. And when it blew up at about 350 feet, 400 feet, I grabbed a parachute because it shot flames everywhere. Well, it didn't even really blow up, honestly. An injector hung closed. It had 16 injectors for the M1 deal. And one of the injectors hung closed on, I think it was a number 8 cylinder or 7. Yeah, it was 8 cylinder, I think. I can't remember. But it burnt the head. It burnt the head, burnt the block. It messed it up pretty good. Well, and went a 515 with the parachute out at 115. So I tell you, it was on a good lick. I think it went like a 118, 60 foot. But we got it all back to the house. That was a Saturday. Sunday, I pulled it all down, got it to the machine shop. My buddy Robbie, he worked on it 3 days. He had everything put in another block, fixed the head, and it was back in the car the following weekend. I took it back to the track. I was having some electrical problems this time. I think it went like maybe a 520 or something like that. We were creeping up on it this time. We weren't going to try to set the world on fire like we did the time before. But we were creeping up on it, and a guy come up and offered to buy the car as a roller. I told him no, and he just kept on and on and on. Got home. We come home. He called me for about 2 days straight trying to buy the car as a roller, so I ended up selling it to him. It's pretty, but we sold the car as a roller. So at that point, I sold the motor, transmission, I sold everything out of the car. Made about like $65,000, and I went to work for about a week after that, and I quit my job and told my wife, I was like, I'm gonna start my own business, and that's what I did. I sold all my stuff. A lot of people said we went through bankruptcy because I sold the car, and then I had a new Duramax, sold that. I had a nice 30-something, I think it was a 30-foot enclosed trailer, decked out. We sold that. Anything that I owed money on, side-by-side, car, truck, trailer, if I owed money on it, it had a bill attached to it, I sold it. And at that point, the rumors started. I went through bankruptcy, all this crazy shit. I maxed out credit cards because I got fired from my job. Blah, 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 blah. Shit. People start rumors. I wasn't going through bankruptcy. Hell, I'd been making good money. Hell, I was bringing home $2,200 a week after taxes on 40 hours. I wasn't going through no damn bankruptcy, and I wasn't broke. It's just that I decided at that point, I wanted to try to invest in myself. I've been working for these big companies, they all these years, traveling around building power plants and stuff. At that point, I was just like, hell with it. I'm going to try to do my own thing. I've been building cars for people on the side. I quit and started my own business, a welding fabrication business. Go into plants, do fabrication work, pipe work, drill holes in concrete. If they need it done, I'll do it. They need the damn floors painted in there. Pressure washing. I do anything they ask to do. But yeah, that's that. But I'm back. I'm starting to. When I quit my job, I took on a lot more work as far as cars and stuff because my welding and fabrication business is kind of getting slow to take off. I'm doing good with it, but I'm not in as many places as I was like. I just got 1 or 2 plants that I'm working in as the moment. But I'm trying to grow it and, put money back into that business and see, got tired of everybody else being rich and millionaires. I figured, hell, one day I keep investing in myself, I might be rich and become a millionaire. So I ain't no longer in the carport mafia, because when I sold everything, I kept buying race cars and selling them. I'd buy a car for $5,000 and put a motor in it or something and sell it for $15,000. Or, I bought a car for $20,000, took it to the track, put it on the damn bumper, almost flipped it over backwards and sold it for $30,000. I bought a car for $25,000, painted it, put some rims on it, put a bigger turbo on it, sold it for $40,000. And I just kept doing that repeatedly, just buying stuff like rollers that were good. Anything on Turbo Bullet, I was buying it, and just kept flipping it until I built my shop. I built a 40x40 shop, and I started taking on a lot more customers' cars as far as builds. As you can see, there's 3 or 4 out there. We're kind of slammed at the moment. I put a lift in it. My dad, or my stepdad, he come to work here too. He's a good mechanic. This is one of the cars. We're just now finishing it up. Customer brought me this car. It was a turnkey car. It was a running car. It just wasn't what he wanted. I mean, it kind of needed some love on the wiring and everything. So he took everything out of the car: motor, transmission, suspension, everything, wiring, everything. We took it all out. He sold it, bought new stuff, and I built it. These are forced inductions, 69s. I built 5.3 power glide with a 169 gear set. I mean, it's a pretty badass build. We did everything. I mean, as far as the seats to shifter to steering wheel to the damn lug nuts. I've put this car together. It's dirty. We're waiting on a converter, and as soon as that comes in, it'll be out testing. But right now, I'm probably getting ready to load it up and take it to the paint shop. My buddy Chris owns a paint shop. But as you can see, we do anything. Work on if a lawnmower trailer, if their money's green, I do it. It's another. This is one of the trucks I'd bought and built, and the dude blew it up. He sold it. The guy that bought it brought it back, and I'm getting ready to do a 6.0 with a 4L80 in it now. This is another one I built. Put Holly on it, heads, turbo. I mean, it's pretty badass ride. So we're just waiting on a set of axles for it. My dad's truck there, he's got it pretty much done. I just ordered a Holly Terminator for it. He was going to use a Go box, and it was on there. I just can't operate the Go box, and I know how to use Holly, so I bought Holly and put it on there. This is another one we did. I just did the bigger turbos and stuff on it. He got it back, it was running good, and the dang fuel pump went out on it, so we got that one. It's here. And I said I got a few back there. Got an old Corvette, we just put a Holly on it and converted it to fuel injection. Put it to fuel injection. The dude put it, come and picked it up. He was on his way home. He got about 25 minutes away, and the alternator went out on him, so I went and snatched him up, brought the car back, and I threw an alternator on it for him. This right here is kind of like this is a good buddy of mine's car. He's an annoying pain in my ass, but it's a 5.3 with a, I don't know if that's an 85 or 88 or what, but turbo 400. So for the people that was saying I went through bankruptcy, I'm living off of credit cards. Man, I got hooked up with an investor built me a shop and it's giving me money. Ain't nobody giving me no damn money. I come out here and work 7 days a week, 12 to 18 hour days. Like I said, I just got tired of working for somebody else. I want to invest in myself at this point, So I'm back. I'm about to start making some videos with some of these builds because we'll be at the track with this Trans Am probably next week. I ordered the Holly for the S10, so it'll probably be here. You talking about a budget build, man? That truck is a budget build. I mean, completely cheapest shit you can buy. 3 motors that were blew up, put into one. I mean, it's a bunch of shit that should never work. But we're gonna see what it does. It's cheap and work. We're gonna see if it works. And that's it. I mean, don't believe what everybody tells you. As far as, you know, rumors and stuff. And really, I wasn't even gonna make this video, but I got a phone call from last night. I was out here working about 10 o'clock. A customer called me and said that he had heard I got an investor, and that had built me a shop and all that stuff. And I was like, man, I need to set people straight. But I ain't selling drugs. I heard that one too. I ain't down. I ain't broke. I'm here trying to make it. And I'm gonna make some more, like I said, make some more videos. We got a lot of badass stuff coming out of here, so that's that. I think I might be able to find a video of that 10 Soldiers car when I blew it up. The thing shot like sparks like 100 foot. I don't know. It was crazy. Sparks everywhere. But that's it. We'll be back.